Hello and welcome back to the Chelsea Lovers channel. As you know, it's international break, so to cure you all from the boredom, I'm going to rate all our new signings' performances so far for Chelsea. My target for this video is obviously 25 likes and 1,000 views, so if you could share this to your friends, and without using the generic term, smash the like button, it'd be very much appreciated. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. Firstly, I'm going to start off with Timo Werner, and I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. I think he's done pretty well so far. He's scored across the board, his movement is class, his finishing has seemed natural, and he's taken real responsibility when it comes to penalties. I think the most exciting thing is that this is only a 7.5 and he's achieved all these things. We know this isn't the full package. We know he can do a lot more, and it's understandable that he hasn't hit the ground running as fast as he perhaps wanted to. His style of play relies on various factors, and he's admitted that the physicality of the Premier League has been an area to get used to. Every game we witness improvement too. The partnership with Tammy Abraham has aided the process massively. They complement each other's game brilliantly. Tammy can hold the ball up and bring Werner into the game, or Timo's electric pace creates spaces for Abraham to exploit. The big decision will be what happens when Pulisic returns to full fitness. A debate that's divided the fan base. Werner-Tammy link-up has been magical of late, but surely we can't bench our best player from last season. A real dilemma for Lampard. Whatever happens, I'm confident in Timo's abilities, and the only thing in question would be adaptation. Looking at Timo's numbers at the moment, they're impressive. 11 goal and assists in 12 matches. A goal contribution every 96 minutes. Not bad, eh? We'll see how the season progresses, but I can only see him improving. For now, it's a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, it's Kai Havertz. And at this moment in time, I'm going to be giving him a 6.5 out of 10. Before you say this is overly harsh, the main reason I've given him this number is because he has reached such heights in the past. And yes, he's been influential in many of our performances, such as when our backs were against the wall versus West Brom. He took the game by the scruff of the neck. I've been impressed with him, but if I gave him a higher mark, I'd feel I'd be downplaying his ability. Let's not forget Kai Havertz has the 5th most goal contributions across the top 5 leagues. Just like his German counterpart, it's just a matter of time before he fully explodes into life. We move on to Thiago Silva. I'm going to be giving him a 9 out of 10. It would have been 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for that error versus West Brom, but that was a minor blip. A collector's item. Once in a blue moon do you see Thiago Silva make an error. Aside from that, he's been flawless. I'm not even going to begin mentioning the impact he's had on our defence, as I've worn that topic out on my previous videos. What I will say is that his performances put him in contention for Player of the Month. No one could really sum up his character and attitude better than Peter Drury, to be honest.
He has been absolutely immaculate. And, I mean, in the UK, we have this saying, I don't know whether you share it, but we talk about a Rolls-Royce footballer, you know, the ultimate luxury footballer. And as a defender, that is precisely what he was. And what I like, you know, given that he is 30 lots, I loved when he scored the other day to see his childlike smile. You know, he looked like a 16-year-old who just scored his first goal for the first team. He was so excited by the moment. And that's another great thing, to have a player like him who's experienced it all, done everything, but still has an almost childlike enthusiasm for the cause and doesn't appear to have become a cynical old pro. That is a great thing to have in a dressing room.
On to Edouard Mendy, 10 out of 10. Any keeper was an upgrade on Kepa if we're honest, but Mendy looks the real deal so far. He's a composed figure that claims crosses and corners, has outstanding reach, impressive reflexes, and despite what many people may think, his distribution is pretty good too. With Petr Cech coming from Rennes and Mendy too, it's surely written the stars for him to be a great success at the club, especially with Edouard Mendy being a Petr Cech purchase. Already Mendy is in the running for the Golden Glove. Despite only playing 4 Premier League games this season, he has 3 clean sheets, second in the charts. From Kepa to Mendy, it just doesn't feel real. What a player he's been so far. Ben Chilwell, I'm going to be giving him a 9 out of 10. The Englishman has had his critics, many from this fan base. The consensus from Chelsea fans was that they prefer Reguilon or Tagliafico ahead of Chilwell, which in hindsight is hilarious. Similar to the goalkeeper situation, anyone was better than Alonso at left back, but Ben oozes quality beyond just being a stopgap. Many Leicester fans scrutinise his defensive qualities, but at this moment in time he's been class in that sector. His pace makes him hard to beat 1v1, and his awareness of spotting danger is impressive. On the offensive side of things, he's your modern day fullback. A great crosser of the ball and good with his feet. His goal contributions go beyond assists as well. Ben has already netted 2 goals for the club. What a player he is, and what an impact he's made so far. Finally, it's Hakim Ziyech, who we signed in mid-February, and I'm going to be giving him a 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, I love the bloke, but I'm not really going to say much else as I've truly exhausted this subject in my previous videos. I never thought for one moment that he wouldn't take this league in his stride. His Champions League pedigree at Ajax proved his brilliance in my opinion. He's unbelievable. What can I say? I told you so. Anyway, that concludes the end of the video. I'll give Saar a 7 out of 10. If we could get 25 likes and 1,000 views on this video, it'd be amazing. And until Newcastle away, goodbye.